everybody, Amitabha Metalove. I just wanted to make a little video for you about why we get disease and pain in our life, in our backs, in our minds, and what we can do about it right now and going forward, and how we can change our lives for the better. So let's talk about your back. Have you ever had back pain? Now, I've had a lot of back pain in my life, and man, it sucks, and I'm really tired of it. I'm making huge changes in my life, and I want to share these changes with you. The most important thing is movement. I start to think, when did I start having back pain? It was when I was 17 years old, or maybe 18, 19, I can't remember. I had started working the midnight shift at a grocery store, and I was slugging stock, pulling heavy skids, and bent over, stocking shelves, bent over like this. And the other thing is, I had moved out. I got kicked out of the house when I was 17, and I was on my own, and not doing too much activity. I wasn't playing anymore, and even in the years preceding that, I went from where, from your youth, you used to jump around, play sports, have a lot of fun outside, and then I used to skateboard till I was about 15 years old. Then I started playing pool. Even there's some movement, but not as much. And then, sort of gradually becoming more and more sedentary, less movement in the body, less movement in the mind. Those years of depression, the victimhood, the helplessness, feeling like everything is happening to me instead of creating and experiencing my life. So as we stop moving and our bodies and going out and playing, we start to experience the stagnation and the pain that comes from that, not only in the body but also in the mind. We're natural beings. Look at all other cultures, like the natives, African cultures, different cultures around the world, and they move a lot. They dance. Children dance, and children don't have back pain. It's very, very rare that children have back pain. In fact, oftentimes children will make up back pain because they see their adult peers saying, "Oh, I have back pain." Then you hear a kid say, "Oh, I have back pain." And it's like, no, you don't. I just saw you moving around like a crazy person. You don't have any back pain. And they want to emulate us because we're not playing with them. We're not playing by ourselves. And it's super important to play and to move and to dance and to cycle and to jog for your body. We have to move. We're like a river. Our bodies and minds are constantly being created through this process of becoming, both biologically and physiologically and mentally. So we're constantly recycling ourselves. Our spine is completely brand new. I don't know how long it takes to replace, but I think about a year. Your spine is completely brand new. Every cell in your body, every atom in your body is completely brand new within maximum 3 years. I think it's even less. I think it's like most of the cells in your body are replaced every 3 months. But after a year or 3 years, every single thing about you, your physical body, your brain even, everything is brand new. It's completely brand new. So how can we be creating these same problems again and again and again for ourselves, for within our bodies and within our minds? It's because of stagnation. It's because of repetition. It's because of doing the same thing again and again. It's physical and mental inertia. So what we need to do is we need to break out of that. Physically, we have to move. You work at an office job, I understand. You sit 8 hours a day. I don't care what you got to do. Do your workouts as well, but you got to move on top of that. You get stressed out because we have a lot of things to do, and they're all rigid. And notice how everything that's rigid is where we experience suffering. Life is about flow. Life has to be about flow. Has to be about allowing things to be as they are and moving with life and letting things go, radically letting things go. In your body, we're not going like this all day long. We're not robots. When kids are playing, they're moving dynamically. When you're happy, you're not having static, the same thoughts over and over and over again. You're letting your thoughts go. You're just being in the moment. So it happens in the body and the mind. It's physical and mental stagnation. So this is what we need to do. Meditation is a great thing to do. It gives you some time to sit and allow your mind to settle so that you can start to see those repetitive patterns and let them go. And physical exercise is wonderful. Doing a routine is wonderful, but also play. Also find some time to play, even if it's by yourself, even if it's just dancing, moving around, whatever it is. Just avoid stagnation in your life. Get some movement, get some flow, get some letting go, and I can guarantee you're going to really start to develop and cultivate joy. And it takes work. This is something you got to do every day. Unfortunately, we have to work 9 to 5 jobs for most of us, and so we have responsibilities, but we have to make the time and make it important, make it a priority in our lives to have some fun, play. Don't take life so serious. Life is not that serious. We're all gonna die. Think about it. Why be so serious when we're all gonna die? Anybody could die at any moment. You could just have a stroke and be dead. You could have an aneurysm and be dead. You get hit by a car. Any of your relatives, you don't know where they are. You never know what's gonna happen. They could die at any time. So life is so precious, and we need to remember that. When we're serious, when we're getting upset, we're not remembering how precious life is. We're not living in the moment. We're getting stuck in rigid patterns and rigid mental patterns and wanting things to be certain ways. When we're having pain in our body, it's because we've been sitting in the same postures too long. We haven't been moving around. We haven't been, breaking up the chi and moving the chi around. We need to move. So have some movement today in your mind and your body and avoid the stagnation. Tell me how this works for you. I'm really excited to share this message with you. I love you so much, and have a wonderful day.